Shalom, shalom. I want everybody to put a 7 in the chat right quick. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shalom, shalom. Before we get started, everybody put a 7 in the chat right quick. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm streaming from a different location in my house right now. All right, beautiful. Sound good? Sound clear? Cool. All right, good deal, good deal. Okay, people, shalom, shalom. Hope everybody's having a great feast of dedication. Ooh, goodness. I know our opening day was dope. It was phenomenal. All right, great. Glad everybody can hear me. Shalom, shalom. Right quick, shalom to the new captain, the new black shirt in the building, Brother Araya. Shalom to the brother. All right, but Soldier Yara, shalom. Soldier Shaquat, shalom. Hardy shalom to you, brother. Araya, shalom. SOT Benyamin, shalom. My mouse is wilding right now. There we go. Kaivan Anderson, shalom. SOT Sakur, shalom. Soldier Judah, what's good? Shalom. He'll be on here in a little bit. He's in traffic. A lot of brothers probably still in traffic. Shalom to all y'all. Shalom Soldier Yahuwah. Shalom Abadya. Shalom Tawabia. Shalom Amana. ML 800. Gabaria Allah, SOT, shalom to y'all. HI brother, shalom. Sister Natiza Rock, shalom sis, how you doing? Antoinette Davis, shalom sis. Brother John Allen, shalom. I am busy. I am too busy. Salakia, shalom. Shemaiah, shalom. That's you, Raya. We got Ainash Gawayam, shalom Mak. We got Yakana, shalom, sis. How you doing? DJ, shalom, brother. Caesar Sanchez, shalom. And Benaya, shalom. All right. Shalom to everybody. Hit the like button as y'all come in the building. Today, what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be getting into the music industry a little bit. Just want to let everybody know again, we are going to be starting off at this time. Hold on just a moment. Hey, Ryan, if you would, send a message in the chat to the soldiers. Icon. But yeah, so today we're gonna be getting into a little bit about the music industry, right? Reason why I want to do this, a lot of brothers in a lot of camps realize that a lot of older brothers and stuff like that, a lot of older people coming into the camp, some people that's like, in their 30s, 40s, they listen to rap music, don't really know the story behind why the brothers always talking about killing and stuff. So I wanted to kind of give a little background into that just to show how wicked our people are in the generation that we have going up right now. You know what I'm saying? The people that's around my age, some of them a little older, some of them a lot younger, you know what I'm saying? But it's basically a whole generation right now of just complete wickedness. You understand what I'm saying? And it's something that the truth is gonna have to fight through. Put a 7 in the chat right quick, y'all. If everybody heard about oh wow. Put a 7 in the chat right quick if everybody heard about what happened with Young Dolph, right? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in the building. Shalom to everybody that just came in. Shalom to brother Kanar. Adawan Kanar Ban Lawyer. Shalom. Hey, Kazaki, shalom. But yeah, so let me see. By putting them 7s. All right, bet. So a lot of people heard about that, right? So I got a little bit about that information. Not to give information on what's going on, but just to show you guys, like, the wickedness, right? Give you guys somebody put kind of bet. So uh yeah, so like I basically got that straight. I'm gonna have a little bit of video for y'all just to give you guys a little bit of background on how wicked the situation is, right? From a true standpoint. Not to give any insight on who did it and all that type of stuff. You know, I may or may not know that information, but that ain't what the video gonna be about. And I am gonna be showing y'all just some other stuff too, just to show you guys like literally how wicked this specific generation is. So we're gonna give a little clip or show a couple clips, you know what I'm saying, with the use of the Fair Use Act, of course. So but before we get started, as usual, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahuwah, by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. That is in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, not the white guy, but the melanated one, right? So what we have to understand, we are a school, right? We have multiple classes. Best way for you guys to help us out, we don't ask for donations like the Christian church. We ask for likes because that's what's going to help push our videos forward, which is going to help the camp in the long run, right? So if you guys would, please hit the like button as you come in the building. All right. Do the same thing for our brothers tomorrow on True Tuesday at 8:30, and the same thing on Friday with brother Adawan Yahuwah, right? Or whoever else might end up teaching it, because the captains are going to be taking that over now. So but yeah, all right. So with that being said, also be on the lookout for camp. You know what I'm saying? We do got more camps right now. We got the camp in Atlanta, obviously, at Woodruff Park, where we usually are, down in 5 Points, Atlanta. You can come see us anytime from 2 to sundown, anytime we decide to leave, basically, on Saturday. Brother Malachi, Captain Malachi, and a couple of the brothers, Captain Aharon, uh Soldier Kahari and his brother Kaya, a couple of the other brothers out. They always go out, you know what I'm saying, when they can on Friday nights, so you guys could go see them. We also got the camp in North Carolina, right? And we also have a camp in Alabama. So you guys can get in contact with us. You can get the email, which is down at the bottom, if you want specific locations, because I know sometimes they work that thing out. But you could come see us, right? Every single weekend at camp. All right. And you can catch us on the Facebook Live if you can't make it in person. All right. Hashtag come to camp. It's always better in person. All right. So with that being said, I do got a couple clips to play for you guys, like I said. So y'all get your popcorn ready, right? Now I'm playing. But what I do want you to understand, take note, right? Just how wicked your people are. Seriously. A lot of these folks that you're gonna see in these videos that's talking, they may talk like grown men, but they, well, yeah, in America, you're grown when you're in your 20s and stuff. But a lot of them is like, 23, 24, 18, 17. You know what I'm saying? These is young brothers. You know what I'm saying? So just take account, because if you have children in this generation, right, the millennials as they call us, what's the new people called? The folks from, is it like are we all millennials, or is there a different?
Yeah, I haven't heard no change since the millennial.
Okay,
I
bet.
think this generation Z,
Z.
something like
Yeah, okay. So all right. So the millennials and the generation Z, right? So our generate or these generations per se, I would say the most wicked right now, and you're gonna see why, right? It's televised, right? So and also understand that a lot of them have aspirations of getting into this industry, right? So they get to see this type of stuff on the YouTube. They get to see this type of stuff on the music videos, wherever they watch them at, right? BT, VH1, MTV, they all still play videos. You know what I'm saying? So they can still watch the videos the way we used to watch them, and they hear the music on the radios. Your parents Sirius XM radio or whatever, right? Your regular radio stations, all of that stuff. So what we have to understand is that it puts us in a situation where our children are literally being exposed to stuff that's harmful to them mentally, right? And it's making them want to do physical stuff to other people that they see. Rappers are getting away with it, or at least they're rapping about it like they got away with it, so I could do it too, right? And then it causes a cycle, because one person gets shot, their family get mad, their friends get mad, they try to go and do the same thing to the other side, and then it becomes an endless cycle, and that's where we at right now. That's why our camp specifically, we have the saying, so to speak, that Deuteronomy 28 and 54 is the worst curse that we have, right? It's the worst one. You know what I'm saying? Because it took away the brotherly love that we have as a nation, which, a nation turned against itself cannot stand. You understand what I'm saying? And that's basically what's happened. And Esau, right? Because we can't leave him out of it. It ain't all our fault. Esau has allowed the music industry to push music just for our people that allow us to act the way that you're going to see us act in these videos. Because notice, they don't have country music singers that sing about killing each other, right? The worst Edomite type of music that they have that may speak about anything close to that would be their, hard punk rock and stuff. And they don't talk about killing like the other side per se. It's more like, insane stuff, like killing their parents and stuff. You know what I mean? Esau stuff, right? But for us, they've made it so that our music specifically turns us against each other. Not just our families, but, us as a nation. All of us, right? And once one person does something to another person, it's not them two people that was involved. It becomes one side against another side of the same nation, right? One side of another side, one side against another side of the same, uh, of the same tribe. A lot of these is Judah, right? Benjamin, Levi, Gad. So these are the things we got to understand here. They've turned us against each other, literally, right? They've allowed us to make music about it so that we push it. So that other folks, they get the idea, oh, well, yeah, Kodak making a song about this. Hey, the water Dexter for your generous donation. Kodak making a song about this, right? Uh, I don't know, Frito Bang and NBA YoungBoy making a song about this. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I mean? It could go. I go anywhere I want about it. I don't want to say too much stuff because this ain't that type of channel. But what we have to understand is that they've literally made music for us to turn against each other, and that's the way it's gonna be, right? That's the music industry that we have right now. It slowly crept this way in with specific artists that they use, right? They always filter an artist in when they have an agenda that they want to push, right? So it started back in the early 80s with the NWA, right? When niggas could get an attitude and they could say what they want, right? Then brothers like Biggie, Tupac get in the game. They get real huge, become the biggest artists in the world, basically, right? All they rapping about is killing each other, killing people. You know what I'm saying? We still love their music. I still love their music. I ain't gonna speak for everybody, right? Because that's the type of music that they push. So I don't, I don't glorify their music or anything like that. I wouldn't push it, but it's what I grew up with. I still listen to it. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So I'm human. I'm a man. But point is, like, that's what they push, right? It started with them. Then we got people like, we got the Nori Capones, and then they start making movies. You know what I mean? New Jacksons and Juice and you know, you feel me? So like now it becomes cool. New generation comes in, same thing. It's Jay-Z's, he's rapping about the same stuff, right? They put Futures in there, he's rapping about the same stuff, right? They got the Chicago drill music, right? A different generation after Future. It gets even worse with the Chief Keef. He was the plan for that, right? And once that became as bad as it can get, which is where we at right now let's push something else. Let's throw Lil Nas X in there. We already got them turned against each other. Let's jailhouse rock this thing too. Feel me? So now they got Lil Nas X in the game. That's what Esau's gonna do. He know we like music, and he's gonna use music to push certain agendas that he has. And this agenda that you're gonna see today is one that actually happened to work. Because in every city in America, not just Chicago, not just Flint, Michigan, not just Atlanta, not just Florida, all the places in Florida, y'all wicked, in California, New York, you know what I'm saying? In the DMV. I ain't forget about y'all. But yeah, so Like in all these places, Texas, we wicked as hell. We hate each other, right? So today we're gonna see just how much. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in the building. I'm gonna play this first video.
And Salaki Adawan,
What's good?
you ever like seen the behind the scenes of when Jake trying to get his record deal, push his music, dealing with Esau? It's like they be like, show me that pain, man. Just talk about that struggle. I want to eat that up. Like, you know, how it's hard for you growing up as a child. Let's hear more of that. They take their pen, they kind of do one of these numbers, kind of lean back and flick their finger back and forth. So they put you in this predicament,
Amen.
and they want you to complain about how well they made your life a living hell. Let me hear how well I did, you guys. Like,
yeah. Hey, but what you gonna see, right?
Up,
Complaining is what it used to be, right? We ain't complaining no more. Y'all heard that beatbox song, right? Everybody know that beatbox by that little ugly dude from the Florida? That's the little ugly name. What's his name? Spot him, got him. You know that dude, right? Huh? What's the song? Burn away a carbon beam, knock his legs off. Try to get away from me. Had a standoff. Right? Hit him in the spine. Knock his legs off. My what he called a body. I just named him Randy Moss. Ain't that what he said? He talk about killing us. The whole song is about killing another brother. It got remixed like 12 times. Right? Damn, Drake did a remix. They ain't even shot a gun before. But the song got big, and the original artist, he's rapping about killing a brother. A drill. A spin.
Like the brother said, called Spot him, got him.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? Spot him, got him. What I call him? Spot him, get him. Get him, got him.
Get him, got him good.
All right. But this is the first video we're going to watch. There is slight profanity in here, but, you know, that's what we're working with tonight. So I'm gonna try to skip the parts where it get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But just letting y'all know they are gonna say the N-word and all that type of stuff. But due to the Fair Use Act, we are gonna be straight with the video. It's not gonna mess up our monetization. So we 2 minutes past the marker. But all right, y'all hit the like button as y'all come in the building. As I said, so that we catch the algorithm, because they do have us shadow banned forever. That's not gonna change. So you got to help us out with that. All right. With that being said, take notes on how your people act, because we hate each other.
And here we go. To bend again, nigga got flipped again. He chopper bullets in the wind. I slang this bitch like Finn. Fuck you and your fucking kid. This glizzy step on my position. Punish him on the money.
I didn't know he was coming out cussing like that. I missed that part. Okay, let me fast forward this right here. All right.
You nigga. Ha 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 ha. Oh, y'all know I'm talking shit all day. Couple days they found them missing. Cool around hard heads like fuck. Bitch, ground 1, ground 2. Man, we want the whole fucking crew, nigga. Fuck right. Fell down face first in his back, got the jump fast on me. And this bitch got the puffin'. I've been looking for a pussy ass nigga all summer. When I catch him, I'ma paint the streets real.
So you see what's going on here? Straight out the gate, man. Straight out the gate. Complete wickedness. Straight out the gate. What you just saw was an actual shooting of the people that was rapping. You know what I'm saying? The skinny dude, Lit Yoshi, and the fat guy you saw, who's dead now, Boulevard Quick. They was, you know, shooting at some of the other dudes. The guy that was laughing, ha ha ha, and another dude that was in the car with him who happened to die. I forget his name. So this is how the people acting straight out the gate. And they go back and make a song about it. And the song make the money where they can make more songs about doing similar stuff. and they keep doing it even afterwards, right? Who seen what just happened with what's the dude with one eyeball?
You talking about Fetty
Fetty
Wap?
Wap, right? Yeah. Didn't he just get caught with some cocaine or something? He had the #1 song in the nation like 3 years ago.
God.
But the song was also about, the same stuff he got caught with.
It's a lot. I thought Fetty Wap said, man, I thought Fetty Wap said he was done with all that. He got famous because he wanted to meet Gucci, man. And when he met Gucci, man, he was done with everything, man. What he doing getting
Man,
caught?
Gucci, man, because he wanted to know how Gucci was doing it when he first got in the game. Right? Because, Gucci went to jail for that too at some point. So it's like, this is what Esau is teaching our people, or allowing our people to teach each other, rather, right? And they go back, they make a song about it. They're vulgar as ever. And the songs they making, what you going to, a lot of y'all, see, because y'all don't know these dudes, but some of these brothers here, they like brothers and sisters, cousins, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys is family. They just from 2 different neighborhoods, and they kill each other, right? After one dies, they aunties and mamas is going to the other dude's funeral because they actually related. And they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So this is the environment that Esau has put our people in, right? This is the situation that we in right here. That brothers in the truth, this is what we got to work with when we see them brothers walking past us on the street. Reason they don't want to hear us is because they got doing stuff like this on their mind. They ain't trying to hear what the Bible talking about. You know what I'm saying? Esau doing this on purpose, and he know that. They ain't gonna stop for no brothers on the street. They look at this like a soldier boy. Bible? What's that? They want to talk about shooting somebody, right? Listen. This is Boozie's nephew, Boozy Boy B, right? He signed to Boozy everything, got money, all that stuff. Boozie's got money, and he's still rapping about drilling people. He's still drilling people. He only like 21.
I want to know if this really true. Honey on your head, word to the opposite. My niggas want you dead, my uncle want you head. Listen. I can't walk by faith. Every day I wake up to some break.
That's the song they were singing in the church. Y'all remember that? Bitch, how you be talking when your main's dead? So these two dudes, I'm gonna stop this video here. But these two dudes right here, right? This is Frito Bang and NBA Youngboy, right? You probably heard of them before because your kids sing their songs, right? Probably didn't know both of them got famous off of singing about songs about killing each other's homeboys, right? That's how they both got big. Both of them just got out of jail, actually. They both went to jail because the case about them killing each other homeboys is still going on. So they both been big for a couple years now. They got millions of dollars, and they still rapping about killing their brothers. Right? The dude Fredo Bang is cousins with Boozy, right? He's on the other side. His cousin is rapping about killing his best friend, which is Lit Yoshi, right? And Lit Yoshi's dad was the guy who brought Boosie out. So it's all a war. It's all the envy, it's all the envy war. That's how they get down. That's how our people are made in, basically forced to be built out here, though. That's what Esau's got us doing. That's the way he's got us living out here, right? Put us in situations where it literally is a dog-eat-dog world in our own neighborhood. And it gets to the point where brothers end up crossing each other, double-crossing each other, and then it becomes a circle, right? Most High's judgment is a ring. It happens in our nation too, though. Right? it ain't just gonna be a ring for Esau, it's a ring for us too. Certain things we do to our brothers and sisters happens to us as well, right? And we've seen a lot of rappers die the last couple of years. A lot of rappers that rap this type of music, right? If you ever did the research on it, you find out some of them actually did some of the stuff that they rapped about, which is probably why the Most High, did what he did to them. But some of them got caught up in something because they was acting like rappers that rap like that, because that's what the move is right now. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the situation we end up in. And it becomes a continuous cycle because each side ends up wanting to kill the other. And it's all about them making money, right? That's the reason they want to become rappers. It's not because they want to get up out the hood. That's the reason they don't get up out the hood. They really want to become rappers so they could get a bag and then put it on the other side's head. That's what they rap about, right? And Esau knows that. He puts them in a position. Probably even says it to them at the table when they about to sign their deal. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end this one here. But yeah, man. All right, ain't gonna be no more crazy videos though. So, but like, yeah, I just wanted everybody to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's probably hard for y'all to watch, but hey, our people is wicked, bro. We wicked. We hate each other. And this is what your kids is listening to, right? So when you got the little homies that you saw that was a little nice when they was at camp, stuff like that, and then, or like not at camp, but when they was little, you see them grow up and they become monsters. It's probably because, stuff happens to them. They have little homies that die, and then they got that music that they're listening to all day that allows them to think that they could go kill the other side. If they actually do catch a couple bodies, they become monsters for real. Right? Once they get that clout, that cred, they become rappers. They go rap about the stuff. Lyrics ain't nothing. But just because they're rapping about catching some bodies and they can tell the story about how it happened, the kids gonna like it. Because that's what's popping right now. That's what Esau made popping right now. You know what I'm saying? You might not understand that. It's us that buy the music and stuff, but it's Esau that pushes exactly what's out there. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing we got to understand there. Next, I'm going to play this little Dolph thing. Just to, continue showing y'all the wickedness. We're going to get some scripts after that. And where the first one? Okay. All right. So like, yeah.
Right now, man, it's getting crazy out there, man. I got all the footage. I keep the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. Y'all know.
So this is another thing I want everybody to realize, right? Our people are masters at finding out crimes and stuff, and doing the research on which rapper died and how they died and all that type of crap, right? But when you tell them to go research we the Israelites, they can't never find the information. Why is that? Why they could be super police on the internet with no ID print, no access to the investigation report, no access to the gun and the fingerprints on it, none of that, right? No evidence, nothing. But they could tell you who did what. Just from word of mouth in the YouTube and the internet and people making videos. But when you tell them to go look up, hey, we the Israelites, they go back, we the what? I ain't seen nothing about that junk. But I did see stuff about the Moors though. You know what I'm saying? What about them? You heard about them before, the Moors? What? Why they can't never find out what it is that we want them to find out? What they're supposed to find out? What the Most High want them to find out? Right? Esau makes it easy to find this type of crap. but makes it difficult to find the truth on what actually matters, right? That's the stuff we got to understand here. This stuff that I'm showing you is easily accessible to your children. Right? So, yeah, bro. Just listen. This is Ratchet TV, right? Yeah.
So Ratchet TV, keep the receipts. And these dudes who allegedly did this stuff, they right now on some whatever. Allegedly. Everything is alleged, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of plays being ran out there. Bobby, what's going on with you, CEO Bobby? You know what I'm saying? He says to my family, I love y'all. I ain't got nothing else to live for. They say we killed golf. That is cap. The internet can never be beat. So I guess I gotta take myself out before I do a life sentence. Long live me.
Now look, this could be two things here, right? This brother, after Dolph died, he's on the other side. He made a video about killing somebody, right? Then everybody on the internet starts saying he's the one that killed him, and then he deleted his Instagram and made this post before he did it. Oh, it's an echo on the video. But yeah, so he makes that type of post after making a whole music video about killing somebody, right? So it's like our people got to be smart. We have no wisdom, man, and that's why the Most High is destroying it. It's just ridiculous. Our people got to get to the point where we understand that, you know, hey, this little bit of clout I'm finna get off of doing whatever I'm gonna get for this little bag that I could show on the internet, it's not gonna be worth me losing my whole life over this stuff, right? And it sucks that they only realize the mess either before the barrel fires off and the bullet hits their behind, or before they realize the cops is about to catch their butt, like this dude, right? He's locked up now, by the way. Right after he made this post, he got locked up. He's in jail right now, no bond. You know what I'm saying? All because he made a video. He might be innocent, but he made the video. The cops took him in for questioning. Life over. Right? So this is the type of the retardation that our people experience right now. And Esau's pushing it through the music. That's why a lot of our children is so damn stupid. A lot of them is this damn docile. Can't get through to them with a lot of the stuff that you say. Because the people they follow, the people they idolize, right? The people they listening to every day in their ears act the way that they act. You know what I'm saying? And it's pushed in society, making it okay to act like this, right? These dudes got millions of dollars. The best accountants in the world work with these dudes. They got tattoos on their face and stuff. You know what I mean? Esau's trying to make it okay for our children to think it's cool to be like this. Right? Even gives clout to the people of his nation that act like our people that want to be like this. Example, you got the Catch Me Outside chick from the Dr. Phil show. You got them little boys with the tattoos on their face and stuff that look like Kodak Black right now, the white kids, the island boys, right? Like, yo, it's a lot, bruh. It's a lot. Okay? That's what we got going on here. So I just want everybody to understand that. All right.
What is, if you didn't do nothing, drug at Young Dolph's murder scene? They also found an old picture with the same guy from that music video that was taken down after Dolph's death. The picture.
That's the dude that's arrested now.
At Young Dolph's murder. You know what I'm saying?
They get on the internet, they flash guns, they flash bullets and money. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Our people are
You know,
retarded.
it's sweet. You know, I walk around here, I bake cookies all day and lick lollipops and stuff. Even with tragedy after tragedy here near Ketchum and Airways, many in this community will tell you, yeah, I love this community. I love the people. They love me.
And the reason it said tragedy after tragedy, right, is because it's been people that died after this happened, right? 10 homicides in 5 days. Why? Because like I said, once one person dies, the other side gets mad, they want to kill somebody on that side, right? They might kill a couple people on that side. Then them couple people family get mad, and they try to kill a couple people on the other side. It's probably like 30 bodies now in Memphis in the last 2 weeks. All our people. Not one Edomite, not one Chinese. Probably ain't even no Northern Kingdom got hit, to be honest with you. Right? They're killing the kings, literally. Right? That's what Esau's doing right now. Got them turned against each other. He ain't even got to do it. He's killing the kings and letting them do it to themselves. He turned the nation against each other over a couple of dollars that they could flash on the freaking Instagram. That's why they made it. They ain't make Instagram for the white folks that want to post their cakes and cookies, show their cars and stuff like that. They made it so our people could kill each other after seeing what they see on the Instagram. Right? That's what it is.
They're concerned that including Friday's shooting spree where 3 people died, that makes 10 people killed in the last 5 days. According to the Memphis Police Department, they responded to this address where 1 man was shot and killed. As you can see, work is currently being done to replace doors and even broken windows. Leaders like County Commissioner Reginald Milton understand the goal is to keep people safe. The goal is for us to make sure that that's the last life that's lost. Other leaders like Ben Zion Israel believe people can find peace in God. A group could be seen outside where rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed.
Where there's trouble, the Israelites always going to be on the scene. Best believe that.
This is why we are here today, to teach that, what we're doing is to provide a solution for the community. People here say there are things people can do to feel safer. Some say it's a matter of looking past our differences.
Froze up, Adawan. Was you kicked? All right. Put a 7 in the chat if you can hear my voice. If you can hear Raya's voice, put a 7 in the chat. All right, Khan. So while the outer one get the internet together, right? Let's get into a scripture. Going into prophecies. There's also some Christ had quoted also, right? I'm just gonna come out the book of Micah, chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 5, right? Okay, I don't want you back.
Sorry
You
about
back?
that.
That's all gravy.
Yeah, that junk. It kicked me out real quick. That was wow. All right, but yeah, y'all saw the Israelites on the scene, so that was dope. That's basically the main reason I wanted to show that. But as you saw, that was 10 homicides in 5 days. The number's gone up. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I want everybody to understand here. This music, like you saw from the first video, right? There's a bunch that I could have shown you. I just didn't want to go into it because they're gonna be cussing and all type of mess, right? And I didn't want to, put that in what the channel's for. So, but like the attitude our people have towards each other, our young generation, they don't care, bro. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They do not care. And they show it. You know what I'm saying? And the art to it that Esau's put out there, because you got to remember, right? He's a cunning hunter, according to what the scriptures say, right? That was part of his gift that was given to him in Genesis. He's a cunning hunter. cunning, smart. He could think ahead of his opponent, right? Outwit them. He's good at that. What did he do to outwit us with our music? He knew we was about it, right? There was a time I could remember when every music conversation between a white person and a black person was we started everything. We started country music, we started rock, we was telling them we started every damn piece of music that they like. We started jazz, whatever it is you like, we started. Right? So I said, okay, we'll let you start this too. But we're not gonna follow this one. Right? He gave us rap, but a sect of it called drill music. There's a bunch of white rappers, right? None of them are drill rappers though. There was one who would try to be a drill rapper, and then once he made his money, he showed us he's really another rock dude, right? His name's MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, right? He came out with the name, came out rapping about that type of stuff, and then he even signed with a brother. He signed with Rick Ross and them, Maybach Music, to give our people the impression, yeah, okay, even the white boys is doing it, right? Then he gets where he's supposed to get, and all of that falls away. Starts dyeing his hair pink. Can't go to no hood talking about you shooting people with pink hair, brother. But look, then they let a XXX Tentacion get in the game. He's dyeing his hair pink and cotton candy blue. You know what I'm saying? Green and stuff. Got tattoos on his face and his neck and his beard. Talking about he want to choke Jesus and shoot the Most High or something like that. Probably why he got shot. But, that's type of stuff they put out there. They pushed him, right? Let's put the white boy out there, see how they react to him. Oh, they like him. All right, bet. Let's sign him with Rick Ross. See how they like that. Bet. All right. Let's put this XXX dude out there. Okay. Oh, damn, he died. All right. Let's put another brother out there. Let's put 666. What's his name? 6ix9ine. Right? Tekashi. Ephraim. Maybe. So it's like, reason I say maybe because he could be Esau. He's weird. But, that dude, now he got the rainbow hair and stuff, right? Make it okay. Then it's other rappers that they put out there that got bigger once he got like once he takes off. They got the little pumps and all them dudes that got the funny hair and stuff, right? So, it's a car then. Okay, con. Maybe. So, I mean, these are the things we got to understand. That's how Esau pushes the narrative. He'll try with one of his people. Oh, it worked? Damn, all right, bet. Let's push something else. Danielle Bergoli. What's her name? Bad Baby. She even got a rap name now. She come out as the Catch Me Outside girl. They put her on Dr. Phil. Now she's rapping, got plastic surgery. She's in she's going to be the next Kim Kardashian and stuff. Watch. Just watch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they put her out there, the whole attitude, long nails. That was already a stereotype for us, right? For the black woman. That's how they dressed the girl up in Friday and stuff. The hood chick with the blonde weave and the long red nails. You know what I'm talking about? The glamorous chick. Right? When Teyana Taylor was the girl in that one movie they play on BT where she was saying Byron over and over again. She had the long nails and the crazy braids, right? So it's like, that's the stereotype that they put out there for us at a time. It was stereotypical for a black woman to be like that. But then they start, okay, let's let Kim Kardashian dress like that. Let's let her sister dress like that. Okay, yeah, they react to that. They got 90 million followers now. Okay, boom. Let's put another let's put another younger white girl out there. Let's put Danielle Bergoli on the map. Catch Me Outside, huh? How about that? Right? Bam. Okay, she out. She outside. How about that? Let's give them something else. Let's give them the City Girls. Huh? Oh, boom. They love that, huh? All right, let's give them a Stallion in. How about Megan? Ow. Right? Cardi B. Just give them a stripper. See how they react to that. Then black folks used to not like their kids be strippers, even though they used to do it. But let's see if we put one in the spotlight. See if they're gonna be cool with it then. Let's give them a Nicki Minaj and a Cardi B. See if they're gonna twerk. Now 2-year-old girls just learning how to twerk. First dance they learn is shake they behind. They're gonna be 5-year-olds taking pictures looking backwards. You understand what I'm saying? That's how Esau is conditioning our people. That's the way it is. That's what he's doing, right? And it's starting with this, with the music. It's starting with the music. And he's making it easily accessible for them to be able to find stuff like this, right? It's easily accessible to be able to go get some weed, to go get some crack, to go get whatever the heck you need to get. You know what I'm saying? You live in a white neighborhood, you go get some opioids to sell to the white folks, whatever it is that they do. They give you a big homie, right? They always move the dudes that just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? They're making sure that they can only move to specific neighborhoods where the kids is going to be easily, manipulated into being just like them other folks if they see them getting some money, because they ain't got none. So whoever you see getting some money, however they getting it, that's how you going to think that's the way to get some money. If you don't grow up in a neighborhood where ain't nobody going to get no money by putting on a suit with a briefcase, hopping in a nice car, going to work, where they get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? And get home at 8 o'clock, then that ain't what you looking for. Looking for something else. If you see the dude with the nice car in your neighborhood, even though your neighborhood ain't nothing, but he got the nice whip in your neighborhood, he got the nice car, all the ladies is around him, right? Whatever he doing to get his little money, that's rich in your eyes. That's why we have a term, hood rich, right? Why do white folks, why Esau don't got a trailer trash rich? Why we never heard that before? Trailer rich. I'm trailer rich. Why the crackers never said that before? But we rap about being hood rich. Right? We love the feeling of that. Why is it? Because it's conditioned. We're conditioned to act that way through our music. We hear it every day. A dude got on that was rapping about that. More dudes got on that was rapping about that because he was rapping about that. And the cycle continued. They had brothers that was filtered in trying to change the stuff, right? They had the KRS Ones and, Busta Rhymes and the Nas's had a point, the brand Nubians, the poor righteous teachers. They had brothers that would try to teach you something, right? Go ahead, Ryan.
Kind of Salaki going into the point of a cycle, right? That dealing with that fast money. So, like you gave the analogy or the picture that's set. You don't have the man with the suit, hard working, building longevity or what you call family wealth. So they put you in a predicament where you fear dying at a young age. So now you have to get it now because you don't know if you're going to live today or tomorrow. So then they put, like you said, they put that man on the corner. He's getting it real quick. You thinking, hey, it's tough out here, so I got to get it quick. So now I'm going for the fast money because I'm going to die today or tomorrow. But then I'm in the condition or I'm actually helping move forward that same line of thinking. By doing this fast money, robbing my own people to get it, now I'm continuing that same cycle, but it's all out of fear. So I fear this, I fear this, I fear this, and then I end up actually going off and sinning. That's why Isaiah prophesied, say the sinners of Zion are afraid. So those that's committing sin, they doing it out of fear. I hear.
No, that's facts. Hey, the sister, I believe that's his sister, Marlboro, right? It's like if it's not, but it looks like it did in the picture. So it's like, but yeah, Marlboro says they want to know if we could explain why Esau hates. I believe they're trying to ask if why does Esau hates us so much and stuff. The reason why is mainly, all right, give me that perpetual hatred scripture, right? If you go to Genesis, sis, I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to take up our time with the class and stuff. Well, you know what? This is Milk Monday. Let's do it right quick for the sis.
Cause that's where I was going at first.
Yeah. Let's just go to Genesis.
Con.
Well, get the perpetual hatred, then we'll go to Genesis. And I'll pull it up on here. That's what I forgot to do.
I'm gonna start at verse 3. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 3. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahuwah, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and will make thee most desolate. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahuwah, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and in the time of their iniquity had an end.
Right. Now look, a lot of people teach that this is only Esau taking us by the force of the sword of, himself, doing it himself physically, right? But Esau's a cunning hunter. And he's a punk too, right? He's not always going to step to us face to face. A lot of times he's going to be the middleman. He's going to let us do the dirty work. Right? He's good at that. I can't beat him one-on-one. So I'm going to let him beat each other. And once there's enough of them that's gone, we're going to take over. Divide and conquer. Right? Ask some of the brothers we got that was in the military. They fight like that. If you was watching our class yesterday, right? That Adawan Yahuwah was going over when he was talking about Alexander the Greek, right? The Greek freak. He was explaining to you how even back then they started with that type of warfare, that divide and conquer type mentality. They still use it today. Divide and conquer isn't always separation, though. Sometimes it's literal divide and conquer, right? Let's divide them amongst each other and, conquer them that way. Let's let them take each other out so we ain't got to do it. Why get my hands dirty? Ain't that what the white man say? That's what I brought you niggers here for.
They wash their hand in the temple. They wash their hand out of one.
That's what I'm saying. Right? Why get his hands dirty? That's what he brought us here for. That's what he's saying. He don't need to do that. Right? So, and then after we do it, we gonna rap about it. You feel me? So get a Genesis, is it
27?
Yeah, 27.
Salaki, back
Just
back
the part
to
about Esau's blessing.
Back to Ezekiel. When you read in verse 5, it said that he did it by the force of the sword in the time of our calamity, when our sins had an end. So like you was getting into out of one, he don't always come to your face man to man. It's a reason why he's compared to the eagle. When you look at the eagle, how it preys on his food, on his target, it waits till you at your weakest moment, and then it swoops out of nowhere. So Esau is just like that. He waited till we was in our calamity and our lowest point, and then, like you said, divide and conquer. Just like how you in the hood now, you in the lowest part of society, and they use that against you. So they make you divide amongst yourself, and they conquer you. That's his characteristics. This is also how you can link who is who in the Bible.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but just go to Genesis 27, just about the part where Esau gets the blessing.
I'm gonna read 40 and 41.
Yeah, that's bad.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
You see that?
Esau,
so it says that there's gonna be a time. This is their father, Isaac, speaking, right? He he thought he was talking to, well, no, at this time he's talking to Esau, right? So if you know the story, he thought he was talking to Esau at first. He spoke to Jacob, gave Jacob the blessing. Jacob dipped out, right? Shout out to Jacob. And then Esau comes rolling in late, right? You know, and he was on Color People time, being red and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Esau come in late and basically gets a second blessing, but beginning of his blessing was that he was going to serve us, right? Basically, during that servitude, really before the servitude, because at this point Esau hates us, right? We stole what he thought was supposed to be his blessing, right? It was already ordained by the Most High that we was gonna get the blessing. You know what I'm saying? So it technically wasn't stolen. We just did what we were supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Man's goings of the Lord's. How can you understand your own way? But Esau, not understanding his own way, he basically got mad and he hates us now, right? Because he thinks we stole his blessing. Even today, the Christians teach that, right? So, that's what you got to understand first, and then from there it just gets worse because he's the actual blessing he's given is the sword. Check this out. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days
so what did it say though?
mourning.
It said Esau hated Jacob, right? Because of the blessing that his father blessed him, right? So like I said, just because he took that blessing, right? Esau hated us, right? So it's not just Jacob he hates. He's going to hate, Esau and all his descendants are going to hate all of Jacob and his descendants. That's just the way it is. That's why the scripture said perpetual hatred that he used to shed the blood of his brother Jacob, right? And that's what he did. He didn't kill Jacob. He killed us. You feel me? It's still killing us. If you saw the trial that just happened a couple days ago, right? Them crackers going to jail for killing us, right? One of us. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we have to understand. They should be, going to hell for killing one of us. But jail is going to have to suffice because we're in their kingdom, right? But Esau hates us. That's the bottom line. So him getting the blessing that the brother's about to read is going to lead to everything that's happened to us at this point, right? And we've risen to the point where we have some power in America. We don't have full power or anything close to it, but we have some power here, right? He's not going to try to fight us face to face. Not while we got this many numbers, right? So he's going to try to see if we could take out as many people as we can, right? If he could turn as many of us against each other as he can, that's the goal. Because then if there is a situation where we have to fight with each other against them, the ones that hate each other already ain't going to want to join sides. It's going to be every man for himself, right? While Esau's band together hand in hand. That's his plan anyway, right? And if we didn't have the Most High and Yahuwah, it might go that way. But that ain't the way the Most High planned it, right? So we're here to teach the people exactly why Esau hates, to teach them to keep away from Esau, and to be able to scope out the antics that Esau is using to, make us frantic out here in Memphis, in Georgia, in Flint, in Detroit, in New York, in the DMV, in Texas, California, all the places that we wicked as hell, right? So, yep. You got anything before I play the rest of this video right here? All right.
No, I don't want you covered it.
But, all right. Let me move this off the screen. I want this sister to think I'm zeroing nobody out. All right. So, let me see. Next clip I'm going to show. Right? Got to do with envy a little bit and stuff, right? So if you know anything about the Dolph situation, you've been hearing about it, you know that there's two other rappers that could possibly allegedly be involved, right? So, and the reason they would say they're involved is all the envious situation, right? Which we know the situation itself did happen because there's been bullets shot and all that type of stuff in the past, allegedly. So it's like, well, no, that ain't even alleged. But yeah, I'm going to still say allegedly anyway. So it's like, these are the things we have to understand. There's a whole bunch of situations in the music industry outside of this Dolph situation where it's like rappers involved that hate each other and they literally make money to see who could kill the other person's side first or who could kill the other person first. and that's it. You know what I'm saying? First person not to die wins. That's the way it works. I could name to you all the rappers that's that, but there's no point in me doing that because that ain't the type of channel we got. I don't want to turn it into that type of channel. But that's what it is, right? It's a lot of them out there. Some of them you saw in the videos. I can name the ones that we mentioned. One of the biggest little rap artists in the world is NBA Youngboy. I ain't know who the hell he was, but my little brother knew who he was. I didn't know who he was, but my little brother knew who he was. My little brother heard his music before I did. And all his music is about killing a bunch of brothers. Right? So he got famous because it was a dude from Louisiana, where they from, that he was cool with, named G Money, that he killed because G Money said something about his sister, or had killed or whatever. And that's how his whole, allegedly, and that's how his whole case thing and all that junk started, right? Once he got out of jail, he started rapping about this stuff. He got a little clique, a gang, right? And it just continues on. It's more beefs that have been brought up. King Von got part of it last year. He's dead, right? You got his side with that crazy little dude, Dirk, right? Who came out with the dude who they used to plant this type of crap into our music industry, Chief Keef, right? A lot of these dudes is just plants, bro, to make your kids crazy. A lot of these is dudes that didn't grow up with their pops because they're going through them curses, like the scriptures say. They emotional as hell. And the way that they combat their emotions is by shooting niggas. And then rapping about it. Can't forget that part.
Salaki, I don't want.
Good.
Yeah, I got precept with what you're bringing out. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 25, 26. Say, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. So the Most High prophesied through the prophet Jeremiah, telling us that we looking for good things, so we try to go get it the fast way, but we're not going to get it because we're sinners. So your sins withholding those good things the Most High already blessed us with when Isaac blessed Jacob. We can't get it because we keep being wicked. So amongst our people be wicked men who follow the ways of the oppressor and set traps and snares for their own people, man. It's like, it's madness.
Okay. Hey, Miss Shantae Thomas, chill out, please. Because Esau definitely is white, right? I'm going to show you something, Shantae, because I love you. You're like a sister. That's really you. Hold on a second. I gotta do this every damn time. Things come up in the chat.
You think this one from the Sabbath class? Think this is the same sister?
Sabbath class. Possibly. Who knows? All right, Miss Shantae, if you're still in the chat, check this out. All right. And maybe once you see what Esau said about Esau, because you seem like that type of person, right? This is written by, let me see. What's the dude? Dr. Benya Yashrael, right? So this is a brother who did his research. Okay. This is written by a Khazarian, History of Edom and Khazaria. Put Edom and Khazaria together because he knows Edom and Khazaria are the same people. If you know anything about Khazaria, they look like those people. They don't look like us or anybody brown, right? Okay. Yeah. There's black people invented everything. Who is Esau Edom? I actually have this book. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on the cover don't look black, melanated, whatever you want to call it, Miss Shantae Thomas. So with that, I'm gonna continue on with what I was saying. But I do want to put it out there that Esau definitely is a white man. Jacob had a cracker for a brother, right? I could go in depth as to why, but we have videos on the channel under Milk Mondays, and we have videos on the channel under the Friday night class. So I would suggest that you get to watching those videos, sister. All right. Yeah. See, the Roman Empire. We know who the Romans are, right? Hmm? The Romans are not black people, right? Alexander, the king of the Greek nation Macedonians, who became the Romans, right, was a cracker, a white man, a red man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? Dick Cheney and George Bush and Joe Biden and them, right? They people. You feel me? All right. So I believe I was gonna play this video for you guys before we were
And Salaki,
rudely
if I didn't see
interrupted.
that, that was an actual book that I showed in the screen.
Yes, yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Roman Empire, the Empire of the Edomite. So
Yeah, yeah.
written by William Beeston.
Here. Hold on. It's actually on here. The Empire of Amishtir. Oh, I saw it, but now I don't see it. Probably passed it. I'll look it up later and tell you how much it costs. All right, but yeah, just listen to this video a little bit so you can see, right? Because you've heard Dolph talk a lot of time about how it's envy situation between him and other artists and stuff like that. And this particular video that we gonna watch is the video he made 3 days before he got killed, right? So, most people are saying right now, allegedly, that this video is a video that got him hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever in every video he make, it's always him talking about somebody envying him, somebody mad he's making money, and all this type of stuff. And when you really dig deep into a lot of the stuff that happens in the streets and that's built off our music industry and stuff like that we have right now, it's built off a lot of envy, right? A lot of dudes getting killed because they got big off a music deal or something, or they had a song that went, gold or whatever. They became a one-hit wonder. They made some money, get to go on tour and stuff like that. Somebody kill them. So it's like, and then once that person kills him, dude that killed him go out, start rapping about killing him. He get big. Then the other side kill him, and it become an endless cycle. You know what I mean? And Esau, ironically, is making all these dudes famous. Everybody who kills somebody on the other side happens to then become a rapper. They end up with a music video that gets 1 million views, and then you see him all over the damn TV, hear him on the radio. Right? It's crazy how he's finding all these wicked ass niggas.
Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back with another video, man. Today we got a reaction, man. I know a lot of people, y'all love my reactions, man, when I be reacting to these vlogging videos and shit. Make sure I subscribe right now, man. Turn on post notifications, like the video, and also drop them comments, man, because we're gonna be coming with more bangers and bangers. Yeah, more bangers and bangers, man. We finna react to this shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? The title called "Proof Yo Gotti Kill Young Dolph." I'm gonna say elderly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say elderly. You know what I'm saying? We don't, like, a lot of these bloggers don't know what's going on, man. They just coming up with their own story. You know what I'm saying? Just putting two and two together, man. Nobody really knows, man, until they give us the full story. But we also channels like, you know what I'm saying? I also they're saying the same stripper, the beat is and throwing money. Both connect. You feel me?
How old y'all think this little boy is? Right quick. While I'm skipping through this thing. Just put a number in the chat. Like a baby, don't he?
That's That's what I'm saying.
Why he's sitting here spending all day long on YouTube trying to find out why this dude killed this dude? Why? Why he not in school? What's going on here? Damn, y'all giving little low numbers. Somebody, Orion said 12. Goodness gracious. 16, 14, 15, 18. Okay. I think he probably around that age. 16, possibly. Y'all is, he must look like a real baby for real. Everybody think he's 15. He might be 15 then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so he look young though, right? Why is he spending his whole day worried about this stuff? Just imagine, he's just one kid. How many other kids you think is doing that stuff? Right? It don't show you how many damn subscribers he got. This video though got 12,000 views. He's a little baby. Why the video got 12,000 views and he a little baby? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. And y'all also be getting on me because I be bitch ass nigga. Hey, the big six nigga, they were having Oscars and shit, nigga. You had to hate because you were broke, nigga. That's the only way you can get attention, boy. You were broke, boy. Now you hating on dog, nigga. You a bitch, nigga.
All right, damn dog. You look, that's a lot, man.
He said that Yo Gotti hater. He always hate on the nigga that just Yo Gotti probably is a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. It be the niggas from your own city, man, that hate you. Like I said in my last video, bro. It be the niggas from your city that will hate on you like soon as you come up, bro. You know.
Why is it that we gotta hate on each other though? Right? What's the point? What's the point? Why is it that we gotta hate on each other? Why the little man said that? And it seemed true. Right? And if it's true, why the little man know that? Why he seen it so much to know that? That's the crazy part right there. You know what I mean? Y'all said the dude could be anywhere between 10 and 18 years old. 18 was the highest number. Only one person said 18, I think. Everybody else said most people said 15 and 13. He got a tattoo right here. Y'all think he 15 or 13? He got a tattoo right here already on his face, above his eyebrow. And all day long, too many Obama phones. Oh my God. Yeah, but all day long, he's sitting in front of his computer making videos on who killed, listening to rap songs, dissecting lyrics, trying to see who they was about, listening to other rap songs, trying to see if this rapper responded to what this rapper said, so he could say, oh, these two is in beef with each other. They investigate the stuff like this. These little kids who y'all say could be 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I know. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, so I mean, that's basically all I really wanted to show. I could show a lot more, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? This is just for y'all to get a full understanding of how completely wicked our people are, man. And we ain't getting no better. We only getting worse right now. That's why it's imperative that, you know, the Israelites are allowed to work. It's imperative. It's imperative that they allow the Israelites to work, though. We have to be able to work. And when I say work, I mean we have to be able to continue to teach people. We got to be able to be spread out through these platforms. Because if we're not, we end up with kids like that dude. We end up with NBA Young Boys and Frito Bangs and Lil Durks and Chief Keefs and, you know, Boulevard Quicks and Bankroll Freshes and Chinks Drugs and, you know, Slim Dunkins. Right? All you dudes. Key Glocks and Young Dolphs, Yo Gottis, Black Youngsters. You know what I'm saying? We end up with these guys. And they're teaching our kids to be like them. They get to wear the jewelry that they've been renting and stuff. They walk around with money from their advance. The kids don't know that though. They walk around with money from an advance. That's why it's always the same damn stack that you see. They're not spending it. They got a credit card from the damn label with a certain amount of money on it. Then they got a stack that they gave them so they could flaunt it on Instagram. That's it. Same bills they throw in the air. Same bills they hold like this. Same bills they flash on their arm. But the kids don't know that. So the kids want to be rappers. Kids want to be ball players. Kids want to be, you know, actors. Whatever it is that's allowed to do that. You know what I'm saying? We hate each other. Yeah. I played football with his little brother. So it's like, oh, sorry. Oh, man. But these are the things we got to understand, man. Straight up, right? Our people hate each other. And Esau's put us in the position to continue to do that, right? Deuteronomy 28:54. Let's get some scriptures. How do I pull this junk up? Hold on a second. Let's see.
You want to wait till you put it on the screen or go ahead and read it?
Yeah, you got something to say right quick?
No, just let me back in, man. It's just...
Go ahead, let me back while I put this junk.
When you just look at the condition of your people, you know, like Solomon say, man, I set my heart to know wisdom, but in learning wisdom, you also learn grief. So as your knowledge increase, so do your grief, because you start to hurt for your people. Like sometimes you can't even fathom or believe like you was even part of that destructive behavior or mentality. Like when the Most High call you out of that matrix, right? So it's like, damn, sometimes we so destroyed, you can't do nothing but have faith. Because to get from where we at as a people and to be set amongst princes is to rise back into rulership and righteousness from where we at, that seemed like insanity in itself. It's like you trying to climb Mount Everest with no spikes in your shoes. You got no clamps to put in the rocks to hold your balance, but you want me to climb the mountain. And that's the hill we got to climb as Israelite men in this truth and going into that walk. So that in itself proves that you need faith, because if you speaking logic and you putting ones and twos together, you'll be like, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. That's what you're going to say. So like Christ taught you, look, with man ain't nothing possible, but with the Most High, all things become possible. So you need that faith, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. All right. So go ahead and read that for me out. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54.
God, the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom,
right,
and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And we see that curse right there, ultimately, not just the part about him not having a, delicate eye toward his brother and it becoming an evil eye, but also the stuff about the wife and the children, man. That's real heavy too, right? A lot of these dudes act the way they act because their pops ain't there, whether he got locked up, whether he got killed, or whether he just dipped. A lot of them act that way because he's not there. They emotional. Their moms is gone because of what's going on 2 verses down in chapter 20, in verse 26. Go ahead and read that right quick.
Verse 56.
In fact, just read 55. Just read the whole thing, the 56.
Verse 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left in the siege, and in the straitness wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and towards her daughter.
You see that? So this whole thing right here, right? It basically puts us in a situation where the parents, especially the pops, because it starts with us, right? When we leave, it puts us in a situation where, okay, now the kids got to grow up. If you got men who we saw in these videos here, they got to find out how to become men. What is it to be a man, right? And if the only example they have of a man, because mom is working, mom is doing whatever she's doing, right? And you in a situation where it's like, okay, only men you see really is the dudes on the block, the dudes in the neighborhood, right? Who you gonna like put in your mind? Who's the image of a man gonna be in your head? The dudes on the block, the dudes in the neighborhood. It's gonna be them, right? Esau knows that. That's why he put certain little things out there to make sure that the pops is out the household. We've taught this lesson before, right? Start with them federal rules and regulations to get the pops out the house. Once we used to not being there, starts putting in rules and regulations to, get us put in jail. After he put certain things out in our communities to allow us to make fast money. And if a brother been to jail before, that's the only thing he really gonna be able to do in his mind, right? Coming from where he come from. Because again, if you ain't never seen a man do what men do, then the only thing you gonna know is what the guy on the block does, right? So in their mind, the only thing they can do is go get the money the way that they know how to go get the money, until they see it a different way, right? So that's what we have to understand here, man. Esau knows that that's how it is right there for us. And he's exploiting that fact through our music, right? He ain't gonna let no truth music get super big, because then it becomes possible for, folks like the KRS ones and the poor righteous teachers, all them people we brought up before, right? The brothers who you can't hear no more. You're not gonna hear them ever on the radio again. You gotta know who they are to be able to play them and put them in your own playlist, because they're not gonna be played on the radio no more. So if they do, them couple of kids who don't think like everybody in the streets, they're gonna be thinking, why ain't more music like this, right? That's why it's only so many J. Cole's and Kendrick Lamar's and, Logic's and them type of dudes. But it's a whole lot of them other guys, right? So many of them you can't even name. You know what I mean? It's a lot of dudes whose beats sound better than their music. And the music that they're rapping about or singing about or harmonizing about is about hurting somebody else. A lot of them is where they at because, Esau designed it to be that way. And he put more of them in the game than he did the other people for a reason. So that the balance will be unequal, so that what you hear is unequal. You're going to be hearing more of the BS, so our people going to do more of the BS. They're going to try to relate to more of the BS, because that's what they're going to see more of. You feel what I'm saying? So, give me 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and 42. I don't even know if I'm going to find it on here.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 42. And he said unto me, Salaki, see how moving the wickedness over here. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 42. And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring, like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first.
You see that? And that's basically what's happening to our people, man. But in a way that it's like we're doing it to ourselves almost. You know what I'm saying? There's Deuteronomy 28:54 and 56, through 56 rather, where it's known that we're gonna hate each other. Our parents is gonna be, contributors to that fact and that problem. But then from there it becomes a situation where it's like now we hurting ourselves. We're the nation divided against itself, and we can't stand. Right? That's us. And the judgment is like, you killed this brother, now his people gonna kill you. You killed this brother, his people gonna kill you. It's not no holding a grudge against the children of your people, right? There's no forgiving him the hurt he caused you. It's no turning the other cheek like Mashiach Yahuwah taught us, right? That was being taught for this type of situations. When your brother does something that he wasn't supposed to do to you or your family, you can't take your own, you can't take it in your own hands. You can't take your own initiative to go and do something to that dude or that woman.
Right? Can't
It ain't
take your own justice.
right. You can't do that. Vengeance ain't yours. It's the Most High's. He said that. We're going to get it. When you don't follow that, the judgment is a ring. And it's no slackness. That's what we got to understand. And it's happening to us right now through our music. Right? That's what's going on, man. Give me Proverbs 27:4. That's right, Rapify. We're doing it to ourselves.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 4. And it reads, wrath is cruel and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before envy?
Read that again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 4. Wrath is cruel and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before envy?
You see that? Wrath is cruel and anger is outrageous, man. A lot of our people in these situations, they got a whole lot of wrath. Why? Because they lost brothers. Right? I've lost brothers in the streets before. I lost one last year. Dude I played football with. I taught him how to play football. I grew up with him. He was young. You know what I'm saying? Name was Money White. Feel me? He got killed trying to sell a gun to somebody. With the gun that he was trying to sell. So it's like the streets, bro. They cruel. But that's why there's a wrath. Right? If I wasn't in the truth, might have been wrathful and anger, right? That went with that. And some outrageous things would have happened after that. You feel what I'm saying? But I am in the truth. So I didn't think about that. But the brothers who you hear in them songs, the brothers who's in them hoods, they not in my situation. They not in the truth. They don't even know what the truth is. Only Bible they know about is the Bible that their pastor's talking about. And he not even reading the Bible. He's just talking about it. So they don't know nothing from the book. But they know wrath and they know anger. And the stuff they do is outrageous. You saw it yourself. In one of the clips I showed you, there was literally two dudes that was rapping in a song about shooting some dudes. And the cops got the shooting on camera. Somebody died. And then on the side that the dude died on, Now one of them rappers that was in that video is gone. Only one of them are alive now. The Ring, right? So that's what's happening to our people. Even the ones in the spotlight. The ones on the TV not even safe. So how many regular people you think we got dying? Right? Esau knows how the numbers is. Esau knows what the count is, what the body count is. So that's why it's imperative that we get these type of messages out there to the people, man. Because if we don't, they end up in situations where they just gonna keep killing people, keep killing each other, right? James 3:16. And a lot of it is because of envy, man. Who is able to stand before envy? And it ain't just envy of, money. A lot of it is that sometimes, right? But sometimes it's envy like, my brother's dead and your brother's not. Something got to change about that. That's how these young dudes is thinking. Who can stand before envy?
It's lucky I don't want, you deal with that in the truth also,
It's facts.
If the Most High gave you a talent and another brother don't have the talent, that's where a lot of scoffers come from. They want to be able to do what they see brothers that the Most High have set on a certain place, but they not doing the work or studying to get there, so they skip the process. Like, well, they're on YouTube, I'm getting on YouTube too. You want to talk the Bible? Let's talk the Bible. But you're studying for content. You're not studying for the actual understanding of the scriptures to wake up the lost sheep. So you're doing yourself and the people a disservice, And that same envy, they gave up Christ through envy, man. Christ said, he said, I know for envy they gave me up, man. So they envy Moses in the camp, caused Moses to get angry with the people. He couldn't walk into the promised land. That envy a bad boy, man.
Hey, man.
It's a mean spirit.
It's the envy plus this. I got to say it again. I'd rather let her say it again. The reprobate mindset. Right? Esau made sure it was a bunch of stupid niggas, stupid brothers that's doing this, right? Made sure of it. And they still got followers. Millions of youngins. Right? And it is young people. Believe that. It's young people. So, yeah, bro. It's crazy out there. Crazy as hell. Romans 13. No, we ain't get James, huh?
Yeah, James 3:16, right?
Yeah, kind. Hold on, let me put it up. Go ahead, you can start reading.
It's the book of James, chapter 3, and verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work.
So, for where envying and strife is, there's confusion and every evil work, right? So we got envying and strife. You feel me? It starts with strife. Whatever the dang scuffle is about, whatever the problem is. It could be this brother, there's a situation from the two of the guys I mentioned. This dude slept with this dude's sister slept with this dude. This dude went out in public on an interview and spoke about sleeping with this guy's sister. Right? So then the dude who got the sister has people kill the other dude. Now the dude's friend gets out of jail and wants to kill the dude that had his friend killed. And all three of these dudes grew up with each other. They grew up with each other. They all grew up together. Mamas know each other. Daddies know each other. Know what I'm saying? So, envy and strife. Right? That's what it is. So, and then from there, every evil work. Don't get too much more evil than killing your own people. You know what I'm saying? It starts with this. Esau knows that. Let's get them big old diamond chains, big old diamond watches and stuff like that. That the broke dude is going to want to jug. Because he want to floss too. Let's give them the ability to get guns and weapons and stuff like that. So when the other dude try to steal their stuff, they could get into a war about it. And if somebody get killed, that war just going to continue with the people that's alive on the other side. Then we won't have to do anything. That's what Esau said. That's the tumult in the crafty council, Psalm 83. It ain't stopped. It's still going on right now. Okay? Yeah. So every evil work comes from the envying and the strife. Give me Romans 13:13, right? Let's get something else on envy. These are the things that must be made clear, man. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to get to the people we need to get to, right? It's this generation that is listening to this music, that's doing this stuff, that's, killing all these people, committing all these murders, robbing folks, destroying families, all that type of stuff, right? It's their generation that's next up. They the ones having kids. NBA Youngboy got like 8 kids. If he don't come into the truth, his kid's going to grow up knowing what he knows. Right? The kids in his circle going to have kids that are going to grow up knowing what their parents know, which they know what he knows. Not nothing. Right? All he knows is shoot him up, bang, bang. It ain't even the right color people he's shooting. He ain't even shooting the right people. Right? So it's like, Esau knows this already. He's conditioning a generation that are going to raise up kids that are going to be worse than they are. Because look at the facts. NBA Youngboy got a pops. His pops not there. Probably was in the streets. Might be dead. Right? The dude he was in a situation with had a pops who was in the streets. His pops died. He died in the streets. Like father, like son. Right? And that dude had a kid who now doesn't have a father. Right? But the kid got an Instagram. He's like 5 years old. Cussing like a sailor. Probably don't know his ABCs, but he know how to cuss you out. You know how to sag his pants. You know what some Jordan 12s is. Right? That's what they're going to raise up. All NBA Youngboy kids going to be like that, I bet. Right? Because just because they have money don't mean they educating their kids any better than you are. They kids ain't getting no education because they got money. They got enough money to not have to take their kid to school. And they're not going. They're not learning nothing of value. They ain't on YouTube watching no classes like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to understand about that. That's what it is. Romans 13:13. You see that?
It's the book of Romans chapter 13, verse 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying.
You see that? We got to walk honestly, man. That's what our people need to learn to do. They don't even know what that is, though. It's all about rioting and drunkenness. They on Percocets and pills and drinking lean and high, all type of crap, right? Wantonness. Females going crazy. They bad too. They hit the females running each other over with cars on the YouTube and on World Star. Ripping each other's tracks out, eyelashes. Eyelash skin coming off because the eyelash got ripped off so hard. Girl gotta have surgery to get her damn her eyelid sewn back on. Eve wilding out too. And it's all because of strife and envy. Right? These are facts. Y'all can look it up. Girl got a whole eyelid ripped off. Hard out there, boy. Jeremiah 4:22. Y'all not playing. Boy. The rappers is shooting up videos and making music videos about it. They don't even care about going to jail no more, yo. That was crazy. Man. In the 90s, there wasn't no term for rappers called self-snitching. They didn't do that. These dudes, every song they make, they be telling on themselves if they really did the crap they damn talking about. That's how so many of them get caught and end up going to jail. How many rappers we had get locked up recently, right? We had YFN Lucci, he ain't coming out. Pooh Shiesty, done. Who else we got? Shit. They're the two biggest ones I know right now that's locked up. It's a bunch of them. I could name a whole bunch, but I'm going blank right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of them that's what's the dude from New York? Casanova, 2 times. He locked up, not coming out. It's more, right? Bobby Shmurda just got out, but he got locked up for it's the thing that they're doing. They just don't care because it's all about whatever type of clout they could get from this song that they make. And it make it more, it make the clout a little bit better if they're actually credible for the thing that they're talking about. Which is why a lot of them are trying to do it. Yeah, Lil Melly. Exactly. Right. You see that? That was his hit single. His song called Murder on My Mind. And that's how the cops literally said they used that to damn near solve the case. 2 best friends of his got killed. He allegedly is supposed to be the one that did it. Then he made a song about it. And it became a hit single. So every time he performed, he got rapped that song. They don't care, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's what Esau is giving us right now, And the main reason why. Jeremiah 4:22.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, and verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Scottish children.
Scottish, not Scottish. Hell, we could call them that too. They blackish as hell.
That's right. You used to saying the word, so your brain naturally plays something that's not there. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Hold on, yeah. My computer trying to restart on me. All right. But yeah, So, I mean, it don't get no simpler than that. The people are foolish. They have not known him. Check. Right? Sottish children. What's sottish mean? Google that. Y'all can see. I ain't gonna move the screen because I don't want to lose that. But sadish, when you look it up, it basically means stupid, right? There's also a definition talking about drunken, but that ain't that ain't what we're talking about right here, right? So basically saying they stupid children, right? They not the smartest people. Their intelligence and their wisdom is on the low level, right? So the decisions they make basically resemble that, right? So they are sadish children. They have none understanding, right? They stupid. They are wise to do evil. So one thing they not stupid at, one thing they are real intelligent with is evil. You feel? They really good at killing people. Sometimes they're good at covering up the murder. You know? They're really good at destroying their bodies and themselves. Really good at destroying people's families, right? Really good at destroying neighborhoods. But to do good, they have none understanding. Ask them how to find out about us being Israelites. They ain't gonna know what the hell you talking about. But they can solve a murder on the internet. Feel me? So, yeah. Something else we got to take into account. Give me Isaiah 50. Yeah, what's that scripture? The trap. Give me Isaiah 51-20. That's what it is. Isaiah 51-20, right? Because this is the main thing they rap about. This is why Esau allowed this word to get heavily put out there in the music industry. And it allowed us to, start moving like this. You're on mute.
Yeah, Kasamaki. The book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in a net, they are full of the fury of Yahuwah, the rebuke of thy power.
You see that? Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets, man. That's what's going on with our people. What places like they hang out at? The corners, the streets, right? The bando, the trap, crack house, whatever they call it, whatever hood they from. Right? So it's like the spot. It's all on the corner. They walk outside. They can stand there. They could go to the convenience store. Stand with the hands in the pocket, with the jacket on, and they go to work. They're trapped in a net like a wild bull. Right? Key word I used was trapped. And that's what they call it, the trap. Right? They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. And a lot of that rebuke gets shown as they do what they would call correcting their own brothers for hurting them and their own brothers. Right? They call it get back these days. You feel me? So that's what they glorifying. The trap and then get back. That's it. We sit here and talk about songs about stealing people, girl, and all that type. When the last time you heard a song like that? Honestly. When the last time you heard that? All I hear is the stuff I seen in the damn videos I showed you when I listened to the radio. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear none of that stuff that we say. This all they do in the music industry now. Blah, 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 blah. Mrs. Still Your Girl and you know, just the rapping about money and stuff like that. Now the money they rapping about is so that they could drop it on somebody's head. They start talking about getting a bag so they could drop the bag on somebody's head. You understand that? They ain't rap about the bag so they could drop it off at the bank. They start rapping about the bag to drop it on somebody's head. Bruh. Give me Luke chapter 4 and 24. Because aside from the trap, this is also what happens. Going back to that envy and that strife, right? If it's a brother that got out the trap, left the spot, was able to get out the hood, whatever it is, and he did it by rapping, became a businessman, entrepreneur, whatever it was. He go back to that hood, he gonna have eyes on him. Because it's other people that didn't get a chance to get that same opportunity. Or maybe they did, but they, missed out on it or whatever it might be. But now there's that envy and that strife. And what that scripture say? Who can stand before envy, right? They can't, and they not. Envy eats they behind up. They don't even know the scriptures. They don't know the Israelite. They ain't gonna be a stand before envy. Esau knows this. So when that prophet goes home, Luke gonna tell you what happens. Go ahead, Al.
You said Luke 4 and 24, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 4 and verse 24. And he said, verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country.
You see that? No prophet's accepted in his own home, basically. His own country, his own city, his own town, his own neighborhood. And we see that with Dolph. A lot of people was tripping because they was like, he was there to sell, not to sell, but to give away turkeys, right? For Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. So he's doing what they thought was something good in the neighborhood, which it wasn't. Shouldn't be giving away turkeys to people that might be the turkeys symbolically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, but of course, Dolph didn't know that. But yeah, so it's like, you got to understand, they're thinking he's doing something great for the community. He's in the neighborhood. He's on video multiple times. If I kill a dude, he can't see me get the money. So I'm going to get the money and kill him with that. He was known for saying that type of stuff, right? So it's like, he wasn't really trying to kill nobody. But he got killed for getting the money. And then for bringing it back to the community and getting the praise for it. Right? So, yeah. That envy's a thing, man. That envy is something else. So, what we have to understand is this, right? The solution. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Get that.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
See that? Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Not go kill him. Not go buy a burner so you can knock his legs off. You understand what I'm saying? Make your rap name Spot 'em, got him. That ain't what it's telling you to do. What's the next part say? Verse 18.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahuwah.
See that? Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor, thy brother, thy cousin, the person that's of your nation, the other Israelite, the other black man, Hispanic, Native American, so-called, as yourself, says the Most High. Right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Give me Matthew 5 and 39.
Come. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 39. But I say unto you that ye resist, Salaki, that ye resist no evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
You see that? Why the church ain't teaching this? Why they teach it in the month of February when it's talking about the white man, but they don't teach it every single month when it's talking about our people, to our people, so that we're not killing each other in the neighborhoods that all the churches is in? Huh? Why the pastor not talking about that? Why TD Jakes don't get on stage with his fat behind and his sweating self, right? And talk about how our people need to resist evil. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't talking about them about turning the other cheek? When the brother kills your brother, pray for him, or whatever the hell he be saying. Why ain't saying none of that? All that turkey sausage wisdom he got. Why they don't ever use it on scriptures that matter for the people though? Right?
He got the pork sausage wisdom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, you're right. I said turkey sausage. I made it sound like he was one of us. Yeah, the pork sausage wisdom. You're right. So it's like, bruh, I don't get it. Man. The wisdom of our people is foolishness with God. That's the facts. Right? That's that. 1 Corinthians 3. 1 Corinthians 3. 1 Corinthians 3:19.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Yeah, you
For
see that?
God.
Our people stupid. They saw as children. Right? That's the facts. So we got to get out of that, man. Okay? We really got to get out of that. So, man. Yeah. Guess we can leave it there, bro. Skip Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10.
The book of Proverbs chapter 9.
Hey, actually, before you get that, get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6. Right?
You want it from the top? You want it verse
7? Yeah. I want you to start at verse 1. And you're going to read the verse 12, so just read it smooth. But before you read it, I want to let everybody know, like, just for the sake of time, I ain't going to go through it. But if you go back in Wisdom of Solomon and read from, like, verse 2, right? Chapter 2, verses 1 to verse 24, right? I think that's damn near the whole chapter. But if you read that chapter, basically, you're going to really get to see and get a feel for what it is the wicked of our people think, how their mind works, right? And if you're a brother that lived that type of lifestyle before you came into the truth, or you know people that did and was close to them and stuff, you know how they think, then you'll see that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 basically hits the nail, like it hits the head right on the nail, right? I'm talking about clear dead on. So then in the next chapter, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, it basically gives you the flip side of that, right? Up until verse 9. And then it explains to you that the wicked gonna get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Which could be why you see a lot of these people who talked about doing wicked stuff and probably did do wicked stuff end up having a wicked ending. You understand what I'm saying? That's the Most High giving them what they deserve, if they deserve it. That judgment is like a ring. The problem is it keeps happening to our people because we keep doing stuff. We won't stop doing stuff. We can't let the grudges go. That's the problem. If we find a way to do that, and teach it and spread it out there, and our people actually listen to the message that we convey, then we ain't gonna have to worry about this no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 1. Hear therefore, O you kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given of you, of Yahuwah. And what's that word, Adawan? Sovereignty.
Yeah, there you go.
Salaki. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 3. For power is given you of Yahuwah, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Because being ministers of his kingdom, you have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. For he which Yahuwah, Salaki, for he which is Yahuwah over all fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness. For he hath made the small and great, and care for all alike. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. Unto you, therefore, O kings, do I speak, that ye may learn wisdom and not fall away. For they that keep.
So he's trying to say, hold on. He's literally trying to say that he wants us to learn wisdom and not fall away, man. Because if we learn wisdom, certain things that, you know, that retaliation don't look that good no more. Once you know what's gonna come with it. Right? Once you got wisdom to look at all angles of that retaliation, you're not just thinking about yourself and who got killed. Then it becomes okay. That vengeance don't look that it don't look that good no more. When you don't know all angles and you end up finding out after the fact, you know, vengeance looks sweet. Go ahead,
Art. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 10. For Salaki, for they that keep holiness, holily shall be judged holy. And they that have learned such things shall find what to answer. Wherefore, set your affection upon my words, desire them, and ye shall be instructed. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as keep as seekers. Salaki.
All right. So the main gist of that, man, is that we need to learn wisdom. And once the wisdom is learned, the correct wisdom, not street wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Not Edomite wisdom, but the wisdom of the Most High, right? Once that wisdom is learned, it needs to be a non-falling away, right? We can't fall away from this again. And it's going to be work trying to bring it back to our people because we did fall away from it, right? So now you can give me Proverbs chapter 9 and 10. Goodness gracious, I don't know why I keep Proverbs 9 and 10.
God, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
That's the first thing our people going to have to get, man. The fear of the Most High. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding. Right? So, Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. Give me that, and we're going to be finished. Damn, I got to see this. Our people get back to this, man. To these law, statutes, and commandments. These problems that we have, we're not going to have no more. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts. If we get back to what we're supposed to be doing, we're not going to have these problems anymore. So, like, y'all got to make it your mission, man. Wherever you are, whoever you are, you got family that's young, you got people that you know on your Instagram, on your Facebook, whatever it is, people at your job, you know what I'm saying? You see them doing crazy stuff, listening to crazy stuff, talking crazy stuff, acting crazy. You know, talk to them, teach them something. Don't just let them go on acting like that, because there's nobody in that person's life most likely that's telling them otherwise, which is why they acting the way they acting. They don't have no real example, right? They don't have nobody to help them and teach them the right way. So you got to be that for them. It take a village, and you being somebody that woke up, you got to help us build the village again so that we can take our people out of the situation Esau put us in. All right? Baruch 4:1, and we done.
Khan, it's the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahuwah, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
See that? This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, which is our heritage. It endures forever. It ain't going nowhere. All that keep it gonna come to life, but such as leave it shall die. We got all these droppers dying because they left these law, statutes, commandments. They ain't teaching it to our people, and they're not trying to learn. Right? Some point, it's going to be cool again to do this once they realize they stop dying. Right? So, you know, till that time comes, we got to be that voice, though, and everybody's here to let them know what's right, what's wrong, because Esau not going to do it. Moab not going to do it. Ishmael not going to do it. Ham not going to do it. They're going to teach us what they want us to think is what, but they're not going to actually teach us what's right. We have to do that for ourselves. So like I said before, it take a village. We need to become that village to help us build ourselves out of the situation that Esau put us in. All right. So with that, we are the Sons of Thunder Israelites. I am Brother Eliel.
Brother Araya.
Captain Wright.
Khan,
We are the Sons of Thunder Israelites. It is our prayer, our society, all Israel might be saved. Shalom.
Shalom.